Welcome to Fungal, where you can meet your fun guy today. The first guy we will introduce you to is the Amanita Muscaria. He is also known as the fly agaric mushroom, and he has quite the background. Where we can find him. Our friend fly agaric can be found lounging around the forest in most of the world. He has a symbiotic relationship with trees, so he's pretty friendly and always ready to party. Some of his characteristics. Our famous fungi was brought to stardom from his defining characteristics and his magical properties. He is red-capped with white beauty marks, which are also known as scales. He has a skirt-like ring around his stem and a semi-large vulva. Some interesting facts about him. He happens to be one of the most sought-after extras on any fantastical show or movie. Though his name may not be known by everyone, his face is. One of the most well-known appearances was the chair that the caterpillar was sitting on in Alice in Wonderland, which also happened to be the mushroom that she ate. I'll read. Alice remained looking thoughtfully at the mushroom for a minute, trying to make out which were the two sides of it, as it was perfectly round. She found this very difficult. However, at last, she stretched her arms around as far as they would go and broke off the edge with each hand. She nibbled a little bit off of the right hand to try the effects, and the next moment she knew, she felt a violent blow underneath her chin, for it had struck her own foot. She was shrinking rapidly, so she set to work to eat some of the other bit. Her chin was pressed so closely against her foot that there was hardly any room to open her mouth, but she did at last, and that mushroom managed to turn her back to her normal size. Another interesting fact is that he happens also to be the mushroom that the Mario Bros based theirs off of. The mushrooms are based on a real species of fungi called Amanita muscaria, which are known for their hallucinogenic properties that can distort the size of perceived objects. In fact, their effects are quite unpredictable. Depending on the amount ingested per body weight, their effects can range from nausea to mood changes, visual distortions, or even clonogenic crisis-like effects. Another interesting fact is that he knows the Queen of England. She even houses some of his family members. This was quite a shock to the people of the world in the late 2014s due to his psychoactive properties. Now, psychoactive seems to be a word that I'm saying a lot, but don't worry, we're not trying to set you up with a crazy fungus. He's just a fun guy. Being so psychoactive, like Fly over here, just means that he knows how to party. The actual definition is affecting the mind. His magical properties have hallucinogenic effects on minds, just like Alice and the Mario Brothers. His reproduction. Even if you don't want kids, he does, but that's okay. He can produce with or without your help. Spores, budding, and fragmentation are some of his ways of reproducing without help. So why should you date him? Not only is he rich and famous, he is exciting and fun at parties. His best friends are trees, so he's very inclusive. He is a family man and a traveler, and he can reproduce on his own, so ladies, it's a break for us. Where we can find him. He travels around the world, so there's a good chance he's already around you. If your friend's a birch or a pine tree, there's a chance that he knows them too. You can also catch him on Presidio Micata Lane, so be sure to be on the lookout for your next boyfriend.